Hello, I'm Gordon Jackson. I narrated Anthony Weather's book, Why Ruin Another Life? A very compelling story that really captures some of the tragedies and horrific circumstances that occurred in a family in the 50s, and then we see the impact that that had on the generations to follow. Every once in a while, I pick up the book and I read it again and I start, comparing it to things that are happening here and now because I think that there are connections and it's relevant. And I just came across this story about a vlogger named Ruby Franke who, along with her partner, Jodi Hildebrandt, was arrested because of some horrific things that they were doing to children, depriving them of water, forcing them to work out in the sun, trying to convince one of the children that they were evil. I mean, the list is long of some of the things that they did, and unfortunately, the judicial system got involved, and they're going to pay, as a consequence. And fortunately and hopefully, the children will be fine. But it's just, the story reminded me so much about this reality that not everyone is equipped to responsibly care for children. Not everyone is equipped to be a parent. And we know that parenting requires a lot of patience, a lot of empathy and understanding, along with just the overall ability to provide a safe and nurturing environment for a child. When individuals lack these qualities, or perhaps they're struggling with their own mental health issues or perhaps substance abuse, it has a huge impact on that child. I'm going to read from the book, chapter 2, which really is the very beginning of the book where we can see that one of the principal characters, Marva, her mother, and some of the choices and decisions her mother is making clearly help us to recognize that perhaps her mother wasn't meant to be a parent. And it relates to the story that I read about this vlogger when it comes to just how some people aren't meant to be parents. So from chapter 2, I will read just a real short excerpt of Why Ruin Another Life. Hattie, a black Southern woman in her early 30s, dances a victory dance with her boyfriend, Joe Willie, in a small country flat. Both are excited about the new venture they're about to embark upon. Hattie's daughter, Marva, walks in on the celebration. Marva is fairly attractive, lean, and tall, with a dark complexion. "You and Joe Willie wants me to fix you some supper?" Hattie pulls out a chair and anxiously motions for her to sit down. "Come sit down. Mama got some good news to tell you." Marva sits down hesitantly as Hattie stands in front of her. "Mama, what is it?" Marva asks, sensing something is wrong. "Me and Joe Willie," Hattie says, building up confidence, "we finds this man who want to take care of you." "Take care of me? What you mean, take care of me?" Marva asks in disbelief. "He wants you to come live with him," Hattie says assertively. Marva is perplexed. "We fine just the way we is." "No, baby," Hattie says, reaching for Marva's hand. "He wants to take care of you for the rest of your life. You don't have to worry about nothing." "The rest of my life?" Marva asks, realizing Hattie is serious. "What about you?" "Don't worry about Joe Willie and me," Hattie says, throwing her shoulders back. "We be fine. We headed to the big city to make a ways for ourselves." "Mama, take me with y'all," Marva says, grabbing at Hattie. "Please, Mama." "No, girl, you're crazy. We can't miss this chance. Fine man with money and property. Mama's only trying to do what's best for you," Hattie says, stroking Marva's hair. An impatient Joe Willie steps forward and interrupts. "Yeah, girl, me and your mama starting out. We don't need no extra baggage." Hattie turns to Joe Willie with a look of frustration. "There you go, putting your negative 2 cents in. Shouldn't you be packing or something?" Hattie says scoldingly. "Okay, I'm going, but you need to handle it," Joe Willie says, walking away. And this is the beginning of a trajectory for Marva that's compelling, shocking, and you'll find out more about it when you read Why Ruin Another Life by Anthony Weathers. I'll see you again soon.